Ring.
Oh,
Ring is a company that is owned by Amazon, and it takes a lot of pictures of your front porch, and paid big bucks for a Super Bowl ad to celebrate or announce or whatever they were trying to do is not what ultimately happened, but to promote their search party tool, which allows anyone in the US, Ring owner or not, to launch a search for their lost dogs using all the Ring cameras in their neighborhood. Now, hold on a second. Just give me 1 second here. I can see the look on your face. You know I can see you even though I'm remote, right? Just contain yourself. As someone who has lost multiple pets and who cried multiple tears multiple times over losing multiple pets, I understand the sales pitch here.
yeah.
I get it. However,
If you're in that moment, if 10 minutes ago you recognized that your pet is gone, in that moment, a lot of people are going to want this thing, even if right now they don't. Not everyone. Some people will hold true to their line.
However, this launch, coming just a few months after Ring announced a partnership with law enforcement surveillance provider Flock Safety, was received with
Really?
an immediate and completely predictable response from just everyone, with the EFF calling the feature a surveillance nightmare. Look, if Amazon and Ring was a company that I had any kind of trust in whatsoever, right? Any kind of trust in whatsoever. And they announced this like lost dog feature, and it was a core part of the design of the product that all of the image recognition was done locally on device, and that was opt-in and it's something that as a pet dad who has lost a pet that got out, it's something that I would crave, that I could want. But the last two companies that I could have any interest
Yeah, really.
in administering this are going to be Amazon and Flock. Dude, Flock has demonstrated sort of irrevocably, yes, that's the word. Basically, they could never earn my trust back the way that they have handled security and data privacy.
Man, Flock and the Persona, aka Peter Thiel, getting into consumer stuff is not fun. That being like a primary thread of today's show is not cool.
It is worth noting, by the way, that they apparently ditched the Flock partnership. But
Okay.
doesn't that just tell us everything we need to know about them? How they choose their partners? I don't want to be like that. But if someone say, for example, was married to someone abhorrent, and doesn't seem to have a problem with it. What's her nuts? Let's use a historical example. Eva Braun, excuse me. Okay?
Who's this?
That's Hitler's wife.
Oh. I knew I recognized the name.
Does it not tell us anything about her, just how she chooses her partner? It's at some point she cut ties with Hitler or whatever. Well, they kind of both cut ties with the world at the same time, but that's a whole separate thing. Just because she divorces the guy, does that not still tell us a fair bit about him? Especially if the circumstances of cutting ties were because of public pressure. Doesn't it still tell us a lot about the kind of decision-making process that's going on behind closed doors? Is this a thing? So, Zosisosis or whatever says Godwin's law. Like, is this just like birds of a feather kind of thing? What's Godwin's law? I'm not reading the AI overview. Is an internet adage asserting, as an online discussion grows longer, the probability of a comparison involving Nazis or Hitler approaches one. No, okay, very funny.
I actually thought this was a pretty good comparison, Linus. I will give you that.
Thank you.
I just for other people that might be confused, I was like, I didn't think they did. Yeah, they did not divorce. I understand he's doing the comparison here because
killed themselves.
Yeah. He's doing the comparison to divorce here because Amazon and Flock are no longer working together. But yeah.
And you know what? Like Avon Fox in Floatplane Chat points out, okay, what if this person was manipulated or in a relationship due to pressure or whatever? Yeah. Okay, yes, that's fair. It's not a perfect analogy, please. The point is just that Amazon as a company clearly chose to partner with Flock. Okay? If Linus Media Group chose to partner with Flock and then you guys got super mad about it, predictably, and then I said, oh, wow. Yeah, wow. You guys are so right. We should have never done that. We're not doing that anymore. Wow, I'm so glad that, come on.
That's happened.
You know?
Has it not?
And we're not, okay, Flock? Okay, I don't think you could draw a direct parallel to anything like Flock.
Maybe not
like
someone as bad as Flock, but we've worked with brands. Someone just pointed out Anchor.
Yeah.
We've worked with brands. Someone said Raid Shadow Legends. We've worked with brands that we've then been like, you know what? Maybe you guys are right. Let's pull back on that.
But Flock, literally, like
no, I agree. The scale
ago,
is not the same, but I'm just saying, like this can't be extrapolated fully.
So you can absolutely make mistakes, but in this case, I'm talking about partnering with, again, an abhorrent organization that it has complete and utter disregard for user security and privacy. In some cases, like Raid Shadow Legends never led to anyone being, falsely harassed by law enforcement, or Raid Shadow Legends never had anyone have a gun pointed at them because of it. Like, let's be real here, guys.
I think these two, was it birds of the same feather? Whatever. I'm trying to use the Flock analogy. I don't know how much they mind. It do be Amazon after all. FTC, this is older, 2023, but FTC and DOJ charge Amazon with violating children's privacy law by keeping kids' Alexa voice recordings forever and undermining parents' deletion requests. Amazon just do be Amazon at the end of the day. Maybe they're kind of chill with Flock. Thanks,
and the other thing
for raising that.
And the other thing is that it has to do with like our knowledge at the time. If we announced a partnership with Flock today, when you've heard me on stream talking about the horrible things that they've done and making it clear how horrible I think they are, like I know there's no precedent in LMG's history for anything like that. Like people are kind of trying to sort of poke holes in it here. Someone brought up the honey thing. It's like, yeah, but we didn't know any of that.
We stopped working with them when we did.
And we stopped working with them as soon as we did. Like that's the difference. Whereas when you announce a partnership with someone that you know is horrible, then it's a completely different situation. April Fool's video idea. Good Lord.
What is we're partnering with Flock?
Yeah.
New LTT store webcams. Oh my God, that's how we can use Twitter. New Twitter cams powered by Flock.
Ixifin724 in Floatplane Chat says, do not do that. You will never recover. And you're so right. The number of times...
It'd be funny, though.
Dude, the number of times I run up against people who legitimately believe horrible things about me because I joked about it or because I said it in an April Fool's video is distressingly high. Like, This is the reason that actors like Dwayne Johnson have no lose clauses in their contracts, because people will actually watch someone be acting on TV and be stupid enough to think that they're weak because they lost a fight in a movie that they were scripted to lose. Which
I think you can. I think you can be comfortable just not caring about those people's opinions, though. I think that can be okay.
Luke,
I think you can rise above.
I wish that this was an isolated, small, tiny minority, Luke. I wish it was.
I think you dig pretty hard to find comments sometimes. I think you can't help yourself.
I think that can be true at the same time as it can be true that it is a distressingly large number.
Sure.
Maybe I should just retire to a potato farm.
Yeah. Dan and I had a fancy dinner last night. My favorite part was a potato.
Damn.
They're pretty good.
Nice.
Potatoes are pretty good.
Potatoes
It's
are
hard
solid,
to
dude.
it's hard to knock a good potato, dude.
Dude, a baked potato with some butter and some salt and pepper. You get a bit of sour cream on there.
Ooh.
You get a little bit of like green onion.
Oh,
Like,
now we're talking,
right? Like,
dude.
Are you salivating, brother?
Oh yeah. Potato in
Oh.
almost any form, though. Warm potato, great.
Damn.
Yeah.
Great. Cold potato, warm potato, fantastic.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Nugget potatoes, cold.
Nugget potatoes cold can be pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Potatoes just win. Potatoes are great.
Yeah, yeah, and not every French fry is good cold,
No.
but there are good cold French fries. I'll die on that hill.
I think they're better warm.
Oh,
I can't think of a potato that's like
That's fair.
even nugget potatoes. I think they're better warm. Potatoes gain a lot from heat. I don't know why, but I think they gain a lot from heat. I will give you
okay.
nugget potatoes like at a room temperature are probably the best form of potatoes at room temperature in my opinion. But I still think they're better warm.
I once accidentally
Potato show.
ate so many room temperature nugget potatoes that I threw up. I wasn't sick. I just spontaneously was like, my stomach is at capacity. I was reading. I was like reading and just eating potatoes. And I just threw up. It was like, it wasn't the sickest, most like foul throw up ever or anything. It wasn't even that gross because I had just eaten all of it. And it was basically just potato. Like it was probably still edible.
Oh, gross. I love this like way too perfect image I have in my head of this situation of you just being way too laser focused in on what you're doing to not realize that you've eaten like an entire massive.
It was a massive bowl,
size of your entire torso thing of potatoes, and then your body's just like, bro, get it out of here. Yeah, ADHD turned up to 11. Someone pointed out. Yeah. That's all I'm picturing is just like wait. I must keep reading. And also this hand is just doing this motion for whatever reason. That's great. Anyways, back to evil things. We don't unfortunately get to keep talking about potatoes. That sucks a lot. There are alternatives. Again, just like in the Discord thing, there are alternatives. In this range of products, the alternative ends up being more expensive usually.
Yeah.
But you
shout out Ubiquity.
I was just going to do it. There are also other alternatives that aren't Ubiquity, but in our kind of spaces, a lot of people do be liking Ubiquity.
Okay, hear me out. True Spec security camera.
Partnered with Flock.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, but like it's effectively going to end up being self-hosting, and through something like Ubiquity or a variety of other products.
It's got to be self-hosted.
You can do a self-hosted solution. You can have your own cameras. You could share them with family members. You could remotely access them when you're away from home. You could use a lot of the same features. You can literally do the like press the doorbell, have a video call thing. Just without, Amazon watching your every move. It is possible.